Okay, greetings everyone, and welcome to the presentation that will go over the expectations for week 14 of our online freshman composition course. First thing to talk about is you might notice that I've actually opened the last 3 weeks of our class all at once. There are specific due dates, so please pay attention to those, but know that in general, you are going to be able to work through the rest of the class at your own pace. But again, keep in mind that there are certain due dates that you must attend to. So it's important to pull up the schedule and follow the schedule the entire time. For weeks 14 through 16, we have 3 jobs. First, we're going to finish the justice paper. We will work on draft 3 this week. Your final copy is due next week, Friday of week 15. We will wrap up rhetorical analysis. We started that together in our face-to-face class where I did the rhetoric crash course, and we went through in praise of the guilty project and everyone deserves a defense. We did the first 2 sides of a 4-page rhetorical analysis worksheet. We will wrap up the information, the content, and I will show you how to do the other 2 sides. And then you will use all of that knowledge in order to move to the last 20% of your grade, which covers the podcast assignment and the annotated bibliography assignment. So that is an overview of weeks 14 through 16, but now let me get more in depth on just week 14. Okay, so first thing, your rhetorical mode essay draft 3 is due on Monday. This is a change. You should know this. It has been widely advertised that you were going to, obviously you turned in draft 2 on Wednesday of last week. I got you your feedback as quickly as possible, and now you've got the weekend and Monday to get draft 3 done. You should see that I posted on the homepage of D2L optional conferencing forms for you to fill out. If you would like to Zoom on Monday or Wednesday this week, please let me know, make an appointment, we can go over whatever you need. So you'll have your feedback by Wednesday. So I will take Monday and Tuesday to read through your papers. I will pre-grade them, just like I did with your personal narrative, where I will check off how you're doing on all the expectations for this assignment. And I will scan that sheet into D2L and provide it in your feedback for your draft 3. So again, draft 3 is due Monday. I will print them and pre-grade them. You'll have your feedback by Wednesday. Don't forget to include a cover letter. That's always helpful. That lets me know more targetedly how I can help you. Again, email me to Zoom if you need help with anything. So draft 3, you'll get that done on Monday, and then you will get feedback on Wednesday, and in the meantime, you have something else to work on. So we are going to revisit rhetorical analysis. So first thing that you'll need to do is read, there's 2 more chapters from the book Thank You for Arguing that I would like you to read. You'll be reading chapter 14 about logical fallacies and how to spot them. And then you will also be introduced to Cicero's outline. That's the Capture Your Audience chapter. It's chapter 26. So step 1, read the content. Then step 2, you're going to, again, just work down these folders. So you're going to go to the Rhetoric Crash Course Part 2. There's a video that covers all of the different logical fallacy, goes over everything. And then there's a mentor text. It's actually a TED Talk. Since we will be talking about Cicero's outline and how to give a really good verbal rhetorical argument, technically that's what your podcast will be, I'm giving you an example of what that will look like. So there is a TED Talk. It is absolutely my favorite TED Talk on the planet. I love Sean Aker. He is fantastic. So I hope you really enjoy that. He's going to make you laugh, and that is a good thing. So listen to the TED Talk, and then there is a discussion board that you will complete, because again, this is a mentor text. So you will be working in a discussion board on this mentor text. So that is the, again, read Thank You for Arguing, do the Rhetoric Crash Course Part 2, the video, listen to the TED Talk, do the discussion board, and then you're going to move on to the next folder. You can see here, it's Everyone Deserves a Defense Revisited for Part 2. You can see the folder here. I've given you a copy of the article in case you've lost it, but you should have it in the rhetoric section of your writer's notebook. You again will see the first 2 pages of that. I will walk you back through that to remind you how we completed the first 2 pages of the rhetorical analysis worksheet. I will also then, here you've got worksheet pages 3 and 4, and then you'll get to look at how that's done. There is a presentation that will take you through how to fill out pages 3 and pages 4. Then you will go to how to prosecute abusive prosecutors. This is the practice part. So there is the article here, and then there's the worksheet, a link to it, and then there's a voice thread. We've not done these in a while. Normandale just bought a site license for VoiceThread, so please let me know if you have any trouble getting into this VoiceThread. I hope you don't. I had a lot of trouble, but I think that once I got it set up, I think you should be fine. But click on the VoiceThread, participate in the VoiceThread. It is a grade. Make sure I will be looking. And then again, you have access to the PowerPoint that I used in order to do the VoiceThread. Okay, so again, here's just practice. This is where you're going to be learning how to fill out the pages 3 and 4, and then you will get a chance to practice. This is an assignment. It's another essay about prosecutors. And so here's the text, and then you have the worksheet, and then you are going to fill out the worksheet pages. Actually, you're going to do all 4 pages of the of the rhetorical analysis worksheet. You're going to fill those out on the prosecutor essay and then turn it into the assignment folder. Again, work straight down the folders. So here's the reading, here's the teaching, here is kind of connecting you from what we did before to what we're doing now. Here's practice with a voice thread, and then you're going to do it on your own here. Okay, so this is the meat of the work for this week. It's hugely important that you understand all 4 pages of that rhetorical analysis worksheet, because it becomes then a pre-writing worksheet that you'll use to plan your podcast. Okay, so this is what you should be working on while I am editing and pre-grading your justice paper. Okay, that's it for week 14. Remember to request a Zoom conference if you need one. Just sign up on the worksheet that's in the announcement section of D2L. Enjoy revisiting rhetoric. Have a great week, and let me know how I can help.